Hi, this is Vi from Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to create a gel plate. So I'm using this recipe from the Frugal Crafter, and actually it's in this website that I found it, bloomcakecreate.com. And I found a recipe for the jelly plate here. So what you're going to need is 7 packages of gelatin or 6 tablespoons, 1½ cup of water, and 1½ cup of liquid glycerin. So I'm going to see if this comes out. I did buy these frames, so I'm going to make a small one because I may need to double the amount for this one. So I got these at Michael's and they were half off. So I got 2 of these, a small one and a large one. So I'm going to pull this out and get it ready. And then I'm going to make sure that it's clean. Make sure that it is nicely cleaned. And I'm going to set this aside. So you're going to need 1½ cup of water and 1½ cup of glycerin. So I am going to go ahead and pour. Let me go ahead and open. And I got this glycerin from Amazon. So I got a huge container. And I went ahead and got my bowl here. Let me open this up. So I'm going to need 1½ cup of glycerin. And it says to mix your 7 packs of gelatin with glycerin. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I need 7 packages of this. And I got Knorr, the original unflavored gelatin. There's 32 in this little box. So I just need 7 of these. And it says to dissolve it in your glycerin. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so now I'm going to measure 1½ and I'll just use this one. 1½ cup of boiling water. And then I'm just going to pour it in here. And then make sure it dissolves. I was having a hard time making it dissolve, so my recommendation is to really use boiling water, not a kettle like I was using. And for me, I just zapped it in the microwave and make sure that all the crystals would dissolve. Okay, so I zapped it for 2 minutes in the microwave. You really need to make sure it's nicely dissolved. If it's not going to come out. I use a kettle, but I guess it doesn't get as hot as I need to have it hot. Now it looks better. Okay. And then what we need to do is, we want to get rid of those bubbles. So you take paper and just get rid of the bubbles. So I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to let it, and after it cools down, I am going to take it, and then we'll see how it comes out. So I shall be back. So here's my jelly plate, and this one I did it with glycerin, and it looks pretty good. I went ahead and cut some extra plastic so that way I can put it on top so it will preserve it. And let's go ahead, and then I put another plastic on the bottom. And I put some handles because I'm planning to put this inside a 12 by 12 container. That way it's easy for me to pull it out and stuff. So let's go ahead and play with it and see how well it's going to work. I do have this stencil. And so let me go ahead and put my stencil down. And I'm going to go ahead and put some acrylic. Let's try some different colors. And maybe I'll put something else, another stencil there. Let's go ahead and see what I have. Go ahead and put this here. Okay. And actually, we can do that on top later. But I'm going to go ahead, squirt some blue. Maybe squirt a little bit of pink. A little bit of purple. And yellow. And let's see what comes out. That came out pretty nice. Look at that. That's very nice. Oops. Ooh. Shouldn't have laid it down there. Okay, let me put this aside. Let me go ahead and get another ghost image. And that came out pretty nice too. So I do like how it came out, my Gelli Plate. So, and then you can store this in a regular, you can either put it back in your container here. You can put it back in here, or what I'm going to do, because it's kind of a little small for that once it expanded. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. So you can go ahead and see how easy it is with these handles. You just need to take it off here and put it in here. And that's pretty much it. So then you just cover it and save it for another occasion. So these are the plates, and I want to give you an update on the plate. I did two types of plates. I did one completely with glycerin, no alcohol in it. And then I did a second one with alcohol because I ran out of glycerin, so I went ahead and added some alcohol to make the difference. Now the ratio for this one, I put about a cup and a half. Let's see, it was about a cup, 2 cups and a half of glycerin because I made a bigger batch. And I'm sorry I didn't take out the measurements, but you know, I had like 2 cups and a half of glycerin. And then I added another 3.5 of alcohol because I wanted to make double amounts. Now for this one, the amount for this one was basically, if you want to do a regular 8 by 10, which is this size, it's perfect. You get 7 packages of your unflavored gelatin mixed with 1.5 cup of glycerin, and then 1.5 cup of boiling water. So that was this one, and you get that one. For this one, I doubled the recipe. So, you know, it was, instead of, I made 6 cups total. So it was a combination between glycerin and water. I mean, boiling water that I did this. So now for this one, the difference is the one that was made completely with glycerin, actually it feels a lot sturdier. I really like it. The one that I kind of put alcohol and glycerin is not as sturdy. It still will work, but as you can see, it easily could be it breaks down. And it could be that when I did my measurements, now that I think about it, no, I did do my measurements right. I did put 3 cups total of the glycerin and alcohol mixture, and then I put 3 cups of boiling water on this one. And it's not as sturdy as this one is. So I like the one with its pure glycerin, plus it doesn't stink. And then what I did is, in order to prevent it from breaking, because this one's a lot larger, so I didn't want it to break, I went ahead and sandwiched it in between two big acrylic pads. Now I bought these pads. This one I bought it at HSN a long time ago. And it's basically, it was just to protect the surface for painting. I mean, this has like 5 or 6 years. So it came in a 2-pack, so I took one of the ones that were all broken up, and I went ahead and cut it to size for this one. So that's going to work pretty nice. And then this one, I just took some plastics from my dividers, you know, my copper hopper had these extra plastics, so I took one of those and I just sandwiched it. And I also put these little tabs so I can move it around if I want to. So that's what I did with this one. You know, and actually I might not even need that, but this is what I did. So I like the glycerin, so you can buy the big bottles of glycerin at Amazon for like $12.99, vegetable glycerin. So I would recommend you, highly recommend that you use just pure glycerin with the boiling water mixture instead of alcohol. And plus the alcohol stinks, so you want to just do that. So so that's my update that I have. Do it with the glycerin instead of the alcohol. But they work, both of them worked fine. I did some prints on them, and both of them are working just absolutely fine. Either one that you use. Okay, so those are my prints, and I really like how they came out. And then this is the page that I made, which will upload shortly. I used the background for this one. So I hope you liked this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.